G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. It's Jimmy Trades here. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Remember to sub to the channel, hit that like, be sure to leave a comment and turn on that notification bell. Let's jump over to the calendar. Have a look at the week ahead. And no news today. We have lower probability conditions. Still, we can trade today if you choose to do so. Just be mindful that Mondays are also a good day to just sit on your hands. Let the weekly profile start to form, particularly with no news. Moving on to Tuesday, we have 10 a.m. news. Fed Chair Powell testifies. That will likely do something to the market. And again, this is the type of news that could last for hours, so who knows. But you may want to wait and see if 10 a.m. brings anything, or make sure you're out of your positions before 10 a.m. So I would still suggest that it would be low to medium probability on Tuesday. Wednesday, CPI. All right, so this is another day that we have a high impact news event. So I know these are all red folders, but this is one of those ones that really does move the market quite a bit, generally speaking. So also a really good opportunity to expedite some evals. So if you're looking to try and pass your evals quickly, this is usually a good news event to do it on. And of course, if you're looking to grab some evals, Tradeify with 30% off right now using code Jimmy Trades, and Apex 50% off with code Jimmy. So be sure to check out Tradeify and Apex if you are looking to expedite your evals. Both similar rules, no news event rules, and you can pass in one trade. Then 10 o'clock news with Fed Chair Powell. So I'll be again waiting, see what CPI does anyway, and then see if there's an opportunity to get in before Powell speaks or testifies. Thursday, core PPI and unemployment all at 8:30. Love my 8:30 news. This will be one to just wait for the news, medium to high probability conditions for Thursday. And then Friday again with 8:30 news, retail sales, medium to high probability conditions. That is the week ahead. Let's go over to the charts. We'll have a bit of a chat through as we move through the charts in regards to how I use the 7-hour candles. I've had a few people ask why I do that and how I use that to frame an idea or a position or a trade, whichever way you want to look at it. Starting off now with NQ on the daily chart. And we can see today's range. We're already at 90% basically of the average daily range. Again, price for the third week in a row on a Monday, gap down. But we did move straight back up. Looking at the respect here of the 50% level of the previous day's candle, you can see price has expanded. This will be my area of interest. With a 90% expansion already of the average daily range, I'll be looking to see if price starts to potentially start reversing here. But this will be the level that I'm interested in watching. Okay, let's move over to the 7-hour. So right now, we've had the Asia session, most of the expansion, well, actually all of the expansion happened here in the Asia session. At the moment, the London session, and this is how we look at it. So we have, I ignore the PM session from the previous day, essentially looking at today to be broken into 3 candles: Asia, London, New York AM. Okay. Currently, we have London. It's done absolutely nothing. No range at all. It's open and closing virtually at the same place. We still have a little bit of time to go before this candle closes, of course, but currently very small range for London. So when we come into New York, if this London candle has expanded and swept this high, for example, can we start looking for a potential reversal for New York? So if we have expansion through Asia and expansion through London, can we then potentially frame the idea that, hey, price may actually start to move lower for New York, therefore it's a Asia and London expansion with a New York reversal? That's how we're looking at the 7-hour chart. That's just one example. Could be a London reversal with a New York continuation. You know, if we were to, if the London candle was actually able to open, low, high, close, and let's say it closed back inside the range of the Asia candle, then we could start looking at that as a potential London reversal and then look for New York to open, high, low, close. So a New York continuation. That's how I'm using the 7-hour, and I'll start going into that a little bit more detail as we keep progressing with information and providing information, and we'll just build on that as we go. Then we're using the ADR indicator, the Jimmy Trades average daily range, to give us an idea of where price is at. So coupled with the ADR, it's already moved 90% of the daily range. That can give us some insight to a potential move higher. So even if it is New York session, so let's say London closes where it is, potential move higher on the New York open, and then a reversal. All right. When we've already expanded 100 or close to 100% of the average daily range, that's not a position or an area where I would like to long, basically. If we've already expanded 100% of the average daily range in an upward trend, that's not a level that I then want to consider taking a long. I like these equal highs here. I don't think we're going to go for them today. So even if we do see a reversal today, we may see price reach back for these later in the week. And then as we come into the New York session, then I would be looking for a close below opposing candles, change in the state of delivery, that sort of thing. You know, we already have on the hourly, we have a change in the state of delivery at the high here. We have a bearish breaker. If price moves higher, then this level here will be another area of interest for me. Will price respect this level if we push through that 50% level of the previous day's range? Will we respect this change in the state of delivery? Now let's see where our projections take us. I'm only going to use the bodies because the wicks are quite large. You can see we've already extended through the -4. Then we started to get a bit of a reversal here, and we can see that at this point here, we have a bullish breaker. Swing low, swing high, lower low. Starting to frame an idea that this could be a level. That's a change in the state of delivery. Bullish change in the state of delivery because we've already moved max extension on this move down. So again, to look to confirm this move, a close above these opposing candles with displacement, I would be looking to see confirmation that we might move higher. As we do move higher, if that is the case, then we look to these levels for a reaction. At the moment, we do have a reversal here on the hourly. We've got a change in the state of delivery with a bullish unicorn. All right, so bullish for the time being based off the most recent information here. Having a look at ES on the daily as well. Start there. You can see ES similar, 85% of the average daily range. We're not at a point of interest right now. We haven't moved off a point of interest other than sweeping Friday's low and Wednesday's low. Let's see what the 7-hour shows. So we can see we actually have an SMT at the moment with NQ. So NQ lower high, ES higher high, into a bearish point of interest. So we're into this bearish FEG. If this London candle expands a little bit higher and closes back inside the range of the previous candle, then we can start to frame the potential London reversal with a New York continuation. And then we want to look at the hourly. Obviously we have a similar structure here to NQ where we have this change in the state of delivery. If this is going to reverse at some point in towards New York Open, this could be another change in the state of delivery here, and then we're going to push through this bullish breaker as well. So I would look for a close below this level here. I would go as low as the 30-minute as well. It's the same location at this stage, unless we get some more structure prior to New York Open. That gives me an idea that we could see a change in the state of delivery up this little bit higher. Remaining bullish for the time being. CL on the daily. Moving out of a point of interest. So looking at internal to external. Closest external is the high up here. We've only expanded 45% of the average daily range. Let's see what the 7-hour shows. So we can see here, we've expanded through Asia. We're expanded through London at the moment. Love to see a sweep of the high here. Again, if we get a closure back inside the range, that could be insight to order flow with a New York reversal. We do have low resistance liquidity and these relative equal lows back into that bullish FEG. So we keep an eye on this, see how the London candle closes. Hourly, can see that low resistance liquidity through here. Ideally seeing a sweep of the high, and then if price does reverse, looking for a close through these opposing candles here, rather these up close candles. If price moves lower with displacement, closure through, then we can target these lows. And if we go as low as the 15-minute, we'll see the London and Asia low, relative equal lows, so they're still open. I'm going to sit bullish for now on oil, unless we do see a change in the state of delivery. Let's have a look at Euro futures. Also gap down today. We're not into a point of interest. We do have some space to fill here. I'm going to lean a little bit here on the, if not the 7-hour, at least the hourly, because the daily is not as clear as I'd like it to be. At the moment, the daily, we do see a change in the state of delivery. It's been respected. We have displacement. So while this level is respected, then I'm going to anticipate price to continue to move higher, respecting these opposing candles as we climb. Bullish for 6E. Jumping over to gold. Just can't stop gold at the moment. Cannot stop gold right now. Just keeps pushing higher, and so while the trend is your friend, we just stick with the trend. You can see every time we've moved higher, the opposing candles have supported price each time. Again, supporting price. Quite impressive. Every time in this move higher, we have been respecting the opposing candles. So there's just no way at this stage that I would consider being bearish. However, with that in mind, we have already expanded 144% of the average daily range. London, Asia lows are open, low resistance liquidity. But in this scenario, I would be very strict on my change in the state of delivery. Not until we see a change in the state of delivery So something like this, will I consider a bearish bias for gold? Dixie, moving out to the daily. See Dixie gapped up, but we are respecting this bearish FEG at the moment. I'm going to remain bearish for the time being. We're still respecting this bearish FEG. You can see Friday's close respected it. Obviously, we gapped up, so now we have room to move lower here. Let's have a look at YM. Also gapping down. We're still respecting this bullish FEG. Okay, that's what we're respecting here at the moment. We can see each time we've wicked down to that, we've respected it. Based on that information, we've got relative equal highs here as well. Looking for price to move higher. GBP. We're still finding support in this bullish FEG. We did sweep previous day's low, only just, but we did. And we've only moved 50% of the average daily range at the moment. So looking for price to move higher. Do I dare look at crypto? Bitcoin on the daily. Look at this. Indecision. So much indecision. Look at the last 4 days. Opening and closing at pretty much the same price for the last 4 days. Can this liquidity that's been built up here be used to put some fuel and rocket ship this price higher? We have continued to find support in this bullish FEG. Can't deny that. Let's see if price can get up to this high. Rightio, let's wrap it up there, guys. Remember to join us in Trade Foundry, where we chat daily. You can reach out to me directly in there. We stream 3 times a week at this stage. Be sure to join us over in Trade Foundry. There's exclusive giveaways. There's going to be a couple of giveaways this week just for Trade Foundry members. The link is in the description to Trade Foundry, so be sure to join Trade Foundry, guys. Have a good Monday, trade safe, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.